Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down Power Rangers Turbo Episode 12, Alarmed and Dangerous. Let's get into it. Hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morph, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy, Dan Brosnan, in the building, and we are so happy to have you guys today. In this video, we will be breaking down Power Rangers Turbo Episode 12, Alarmed and Dangerous. This one is a good one. It's also a classic, man. Let's talk about it, break it down. In Alarmed and Dangerous, the 12th episode of Power Rangers Turbo, a seemingly simple schoolyard incident escalates into a citywide crisis orchestrated by the villainous Divatox. The episode begins with Justin, one of the Power Rangers, witnessing Reggie pull a fire alarm at school. He reports the prank to Kat and Miss Appleby, leading to Reggie vowing revenge. Divatox, capitalizing on the chaos, triggers a series of false alarms across Angel Grove, intending to exhaust the Rangers before unleashing a monster. Reggie, fueled by anger, ambushes Justin in the park, forcing him to flee and ultimately teleport to the power chamber for safety. There, Kat encourages Justin to find a more constructive way to handle the bullying. Meanwhile, Alpha 5 discovers a detonator using Kat's turbo navigator. Unbeknownst to the Rangers, Divatox is manipulating the detonator's erratic movement from her submarine, watching the countdown timer tick down to 0. Just as the Rangers locate the detonator on a truck, it explodes, transforming the vehicle into a giant fire monster, Blazinator. The Rangers engage in a thrilling aerial battle with Blazinator, dodging its fiery attacks and eventually defeating it with their combined firepower. Porto, Elgar, and Rygog, dispatched by Divatox, provide brief but ultimately ineffective opposition. Back on the subcraft, Divatox's fury at her failure is directed at Elgar, who is punished for his insensitive humor. The episode concludes back at school, where Justin and Reggie, having both revealed their personal struggles, find common ground and a path to reconciliation, highlighting a message of understanding and forgiveness beyond the scope of the superhero battles. The contrast between the large-scale threat and the small personal conflict underscores the episode's theme of finding resolution both in extraordinary circumstances and everyday life. I did like this episode a lot. It had that bullying aspect that they could never really do before because everybody was the same age and they were all in their mid to late teens. However, Justin, he's so smart, he's in high school, but the kid's only, 10, 11, 12 years old, maybe at most 13. So he's dealing with situations a little bit differently. You guys remember the show Smart Guy back in the day? It kind of has that theme going on, the super smart young kid. And there's going to be people that take advantage of that and treat Justin a lot differently because he is so young. And this is one of those situations. And the one thing that I didn't like was Kat was reaming him because he used his powers to get away from these guys, but he was up in a tree and fell out of the damn tree. If he would have fell out and broke his neck or broke his arm or something comparable to Rocky, y'all would need a new Power Ranger. Are you gonna call Rocky back to take his job now? I was thinking about that. Kat, he had to use his powers. She was reaming him about, you're not supposed to use your powers for personal gain. It wasn't really for personal gain at that time. Now, I could see if they were going to beat him up, and instead of running away, he runs back and uses his morpher and turns into the Blue Ranger and kicks their butt. Now you could say he's using it for personal gain. But the dude was falling out of a damn tree, about to fall on his head. Of course he used his powers. I mean, he saved the world how many times? I think he can use his powers for his safety, all right? I also can't believe how many damn bomb episodes are there in a row. Like every episode, Divatox is gonna just plant a bomb somewhere and they gotta stop it. And there's other stuff going on, but that's always one of the main plots every episode. And I think people got sick of it after a while. But what are your thoughts? Let us know. Before I let you go, I do want to get into some notes from Ranger Wiki. This is the final appearance of Miss Appleby, though she's mentioned one last time in The Fall of the Phantom and is still teaching at that point, either at Angel Grove High or a different school. Reggie, the main bully of the episode, would appear again in one of the Turbo Dare PSAs trying to sell drugs to the kids at school. Holy crap, I forgot about that. I remember those PSAs. They were wild. I think the Power Ranger Turbo ones were the most wild PSAs out of all the Power Ranger PSAs. Maranthius Island is mentioned again in this episode. Also, the original script title for this episode was Cause for Alarm. That's interesting. I actually really like the title. Like, instead of Armed and Dangerous, Alarmed and Dangerous. Really cool one. This is probably one of the better episodes so far that I watched, but it still has a lot of holes. They never really tied the questions together of what happened to those Zeo powers, what happened to Kimberly and Jason after the movie. There's so many questions I have that things don't really get put together, so I see why people turned away from this back in 97. However, there is a soft spot for this show, and I'm going to continue to watch it every single day and review it. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out all the fans out there that take the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Lewis Cairns, and Roderick Hare. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout-out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power-up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power-up. That is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated, and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.